guys, time for another episode of 16-bit Jam. So in the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks, I've been able to go to 2 flea markets and 1 thrift store visit. At least 1 thrift store visit that paid off, but I don't think I had many others. Anyway, the clip you saw in the intro was from the first flea market. So I took my son out at I think 10:30 it was already. We started, and this is like this organized flea market. It's really cozy, a lot of people there, but a lot of resellers also, so it's not often that you get decent stuff there. So one of the first things I found there, this guy had a lot of games for PS4 and Xbox, but nothing that was of any interest of mine. So, but I saw this cool little PS Vita game, Lumines or Luminous, I don't know how you pronounce it. I always loved this game. This was a launch title on the original PSP as well. It's complete, and it was only €2. So €2 for a Vita game I don't have. Why not? And then there was 2 resellers selling video games. From the first guy I got 3 games. 1 Game Boy Color game, Universal Monsters Dracula's Crazy Vampire. I don't know if this is based on a cartoon, but it was Universal Monsters, so I thought it was pretty cool. Super Drop Zone. You've seen me pick up this game on many platforms. I like it a lot. I got it on the SNES, get it on the Game Gear, get it on the original PlayStation, and also on the GBA. And then Super Monkey Ball Advanced Junior. I remember this being released on the Game Boy Advanced. It was technically impressive, but not as good, of course, as the originals. And it was €5 for these 3 games. So an excellent price for a reseller. Then another reseller guy had only 2 Game Boy Advance games left. And this is the Turtles Double Pack. So I assume these are 2 beat 'em ups of some sort by Konami. He wanted €2 a piece, so he thought I would pick up both games. The other one is Pino B, Wings of Adventure, but I really didn't want this one, so I ended up paying $2.50 for the both of them. He kind of forced this one on me, and I haggled down because I'm in no need of this. So this one is going into the Video New Year's competition. What does that mean? You have to be subscribed, you have to like the video, and you have to write in the comments supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That gains you 1 entry into the video game competition. And on New Year's Eve I will draw a winner. That winner will receive the box filled with all the doubles and stuff like this, like it's forced on me games. So each time I say in a video, this is a competition video, and you reply supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, you are subscribed and you like the video, then it earns you 1 slot into the competition. Every time you do this, you get an extra slot. So the more times you reply this to a video, the more chances you have of winning that complete box. I will make a video shortly, maybe not, of all the games that are already inside the box and with the complete rules explained. So I was already pretty happy with that stuff. And then I saw a lady who had some toys. It was actually this guy that I saw lying on top. I already have this guy, but I don't know, He-Man figure, I need to have it. And so I asked her how much are the figures, and she said $1 a piece. So €1 a piece, that's not too bad. So it's pretty cool because I can collect some doubles for my son to play with. Then also found these 2 turtle transformation figures. I forgot this guy's name, but he's actually originally in a movie, the second movie I think, The Ooze. And Donatello, already have him, but I think he's missing a feet or something. I forgot, so now I have a spare. So that was 3. And then I found another part of this Power Rangers robot. I already had a yellow leg, but at least now I have 2 legs instead of 1. I once found a blue arm as well, but it was kind of broken and I said, whatever. Back then I only had the red piece, but now that I found 2 other pieces, yeah, I want to make it complete. The helmet will probably be the most expensive thing to find because, yeah, who keeps the helmet of these sort of things? The helmet and the sword. I still need those. And the correct colored leg. And then a small early transformer. I don't know the names of these. And this pretty cool G.I. Joe. I had this one as a kid. I really didn't like it. I preferred the army guys, not these like strange looking Cobra guys. So because these are 2 small ones, I said, would you do 5 for everything? She said sure. So a lot of great toys for €5. Not too shabby. And the last thing I found at this flea market was actually pretty insane. It was a SNES. That game wasn't included, of course, and it was super filthy and it really looked broken. And also, that's why I keep a game in there. It doesn't have the flap door for the cartridge slot. So the guy said, I want 5 for it. I said, would you take 4? And he said, sure, if you pay me the exact amount. I don't want to give change to you. And I only had $3.50 in my pocket, so I said, sorry dude, I only have $3.50. And he said, yeah, sure, take this SNES. He told me he just takes things out of the trash, so it was really, really filthy looking. I will show you a picture here. I took it all apart, put these things, parts in the dishwasher, and it came out quite nicely, and it still works. So a working SNES for $3.50, that's not too bad. I'm gonna actually try to mod this one, so it plays all region cartridges. So after that flea market, I hit up the thrift store where I found Turtles Technodrome. It's still there, that's why I'm doing this. And I found another Turtles vehicle, like this silly Turtles Humvee. It's not really my thing, but you know, it's a Turtles vehicle, so I thought, why not pick it up? Of course, it's missing its flags and everything, but otherwise, it's in pretty great shape. $150. And then this was pretty awesome. 2 Beast War Transformers for only €3 or €4, I forgot. Maybe it was 3. This one is damn, I forgot his name. Megatron, I think, the evil dude. And the other one, some just random dudes. I don't know. They're of course sadly not complete. Yeah, there was a kid here yesterday and he was playing with it. Damn you kids. But I really like this Megatron one and I want to get him complete. The other one, I don't care so much about. I'm not really that into Transformers. I never really played with. I only had one as a kid and a couple of small ones, like the Micro Machine ones. I got a couple of boxes. I did like the style. Yeah, I'm gonna do this on video, but you see it's a pretty awesome looking T-Rex. That's my son cuffing. But this one, I mean, he looks pretty neat, but it's got that manta ray. I mean, I don't care about him. Also, he normally can eject discs from here, but that of course is missing. Those discs are missing. So I'm gonna show you a clip of last week's flea market. Yes, last week's flea market. So I'm back. As you saw, this was a really strange flea market. It was under a brick bridge, really close to my house. I went here by foot. Only found one real thing there, and it was pretty cheap. A Psion Series 5 hand computer. These are pretty awesome. I used to collect these as well, but I sold my entire collection a couple of years ago. The guy just wanted €4 for this one, and it's in awesome shape. As a gamer, these are pretty useless, but it's just this cool thing of the 90s. We'll put the backlight on. As you can see, it's like a full computer, but just sized in your pocket. You can do everything with it, surf the internet, play some games on it, do some Excels on it, whatever. It also has this dictaphone function, so you can just like record your messages. And because this one was complete in a box and the guy was only asking €4, I decided to pick it up. It also comes with like all the cables to connect to a computer, which are pretty rare to find. If you want to buy them loose on eBay, you pay like €25 or something. So a buddy of mine, Bart, he's the one I hunted with in the local flea market video, and he mostly got rid of his collection because he's like, why keep all this stuff? So I was at his booth and I took out some stuff, and he told me I could have it for free. I wanted to give him €5, but he said no, just give that to your kids, like saving funds. I said, well, sweet. So first up, I think I got some more games from him, but I seem unable to locate them. Yeah. Okay, so he gave me 2 Sega Transformers. Power supplies in Netherlands, in Dutch it's Transformer. This one is for a Game Gear, which I actually don't have. The pins are a bit crooked, but that's okay. I don't have a Game Gear original power supply. And this one is for the power base, so that means the Master System. Pretty nice. I can always use the power supplies. And I took out 2 N-Gage games. N-Gage, Sonic N, and MotoGP. The only problem with them is that the cartridges are pretty scratched, probably from inserting the games into the system. Maybe I'll give this one to Julian, if he's pretty nice to me. I got them for free, so why not? I wanted to have an N-Gage, but I never ran across one. So, and then Bart also forced this thing on me, but I'm really happy with it. Turtles video. This one is spoken in Dutch, so it's how I watched the Turtles as a kid, so I'm gonna check it out for sure. And then this manual for tennis on the Game Boy. So, pretty lame flea market, only found one thing to buy, but found another stack of cool stuff from Bart. It was a sad story, like some guy had come in the morning and bought up all his SNES games for a cheap price. I don't remember what he paid. There were some good titles in there, and then he just put them down in his own booth and asked €16 for that. I mean, come on, how lame is that? Just buy something from somebody else's table. So one last thing I wanted to show, I had a big bunch of vinyl records that I really didn't like music-wise. I wanted to get rid of them, so I brought them. Julian told me just bring it to the record store and they'll give you some money for it. So the first store he took out 3 records and gave me €13, so I was pretty pleased with that. And the second one, he said, I can give you like 13 for the rest of the bag because it's all that schluck. I mean, they were good records. They were just not my type of music, but some of them were not in mint condition, you know. So I said, well, what if I pick out something else from your store? And he said, yeah, sure. So I picked out 3 Starman comics, trade paperbacks, because I really liked the style of Starman. It's something that I saw commercials from when I was younger in like Wizards, a comic book magazine, but I never bought it. So I'm pretty happy with these 3. I can read through them. I don't think these are follow-up, sorry, which is kind of sad, but yeah, well. Also, I wanted to spam you guys about this movie, Starship Troopers 3. If you love the original like I do, You probably hate the second movie in the cartoon series, but this one is actually a pretty good sequel. It's really in the style of the original movie, and it also tackles like political criticisms through an action movie, which I really like. There's only one thing that I dislike about this movie. The one character in the beginning does something strange, and I know why they do it, because they need to start the plot that way, but it's really a strange way to... I mean, nobody ever talks about it again. It's just kind of strange. But an excellent movie. If you like Starship Troopers, check out Starship Troopers 3. This one is apparently from 2008, so almost, well, not 15 years, but 12 years after the original. But I didn't even know this existed, you know, and I found it in a thrift store. I was like, I don't know if you saw the episode, but I was like, But actually, it's a pretty decent movie. So check out Starship Troopers 3. Don't check out the second one, however. That one sucks. So, I guess that's it. Bye-bye.